A gorgeous sun-drenched afternoon at Wrigley. The I-94 rivalry continues. It's the Brewers and the Cubs next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. Gene Segura will stand in now. And speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League.
Please win, Cubs.
First pitch, 120.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch.
Come on, Cubs.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Scooter Gennett will stand in. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will put this one away for route number two.
Batting third, right fielder,
Ryan Braun will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line hard to center field. Coughlin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Jesse Padilla will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Jesse Padilla.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Braun is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Second, third baseman,
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Let's go, Cubs!
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
batting third, first baseman
Ryan Buckner will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
David Torres will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home run contest just 24 hours ago. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Mark Reynolds will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Mark Reynolds.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Tyler Colvin will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Fielder, Tyler Colvin.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go, Cubbies!
Up high. 2-1 now. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
And this is grounded toward Reynolds, but foul wide of the bag. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Chris Coughlin will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Travis James will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
That's by him for strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Juan Francisco will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Come down! Let's go!
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Chris Davis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swinging a chopper fouled off to the left. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Torres has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Marco Estrada will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Go back to Milwaukee.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
See it from here.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Put 'em away.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back, 3-2. Gene Segura would be next. 2 out, nobody on.
Swings at everything.
3-2, here it
Anything you
comes.
want.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Strike you out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swinging a shot back up the middle. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Jake Arrieta will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
All right, go.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jesse Padilla waits on deck. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The pitch. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Oh, and he goes right with the fastball here to drive out to deep right center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, these guys have one home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Jesse Padilla will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-1 on the way. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough play because this ball's not hit all that hard. But he races in to glove it and then whip it on to first to get his man.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Scooter Gennett will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Gennett.
First pitch on the way. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball is out of here. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Mark Reynolds will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Mark Reynolds.
Now the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Full count. 3-2. Jonathan Lucroy waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Sliced down the line at first. A step on the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ryan Buckner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Baseman Ryan Buckner.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
David Torres will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Carlos Gomez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For the Brewers, center fielder Carlos Gomez.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Juan Francisco will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Hey, he's gonna steal! Come on, Tubby.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
There's the strike. It's 2-1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Chris Davis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Marco Estrada will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
All right, Cub.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Come on, let's move him, guys.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Men on third with 2 down.
He swings at anything. Throw it out.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Chris Coughlin will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Let's go, Chris.
Here's a ball hit on the ground to the left side, and Segura won't have a shot here. It's by him for a base hit.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So he'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Travis James will try it again. He flew out his first time. On the move is Coughlin. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second.
Disappointing for him behind the plate because I think he had a good shot at throwing his man out. But as you can see, this throw just sort of takes off on him and it goes straight into center field.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runner at third here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate.
Not so much for needing a sac fly. They just go ahead and hand him a run here on the pass ball.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Jake Arrieta will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front, 2-1. Gene Segura will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Come on, let's do it.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, I'll be strike there up.
Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. Around second now, heading for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Ryan Braun will step in. He homered his last time around. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. A play at the plate, and they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Mark Reynolds will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go. Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
This is fouled off to the left. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Check of Braun, now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher,
Jonathan Lucroy will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Lead at second by Braun. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Bonifacio. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Carlos Gomez will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Carlos Villanueva will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Juan Francisco We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Milwaukee leads it 3. Jesse Padilla will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Ryan Buckner will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Here we go.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
David Torres will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Come on, David.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so The inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The 1-0 home. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Chris Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Get out here, Brewers!
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Swing and a miss.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Ramos Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ramos Ramirez.
Now here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this ball will be chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 3-2. Tom Gorzolani will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tom Gorzolani.
Tyler Colvin will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Tyler Colvin.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Let's go, Tommy!
And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now that's back up the middle, and it'll get on through for a base hit. Tying run at first now with 1 gone.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Francisco Rodriguez will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Travis James will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no shot to get Coughlin. He's in there with a stolen base at second.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game. And here, he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. For Coughlin, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. And this is going to be a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul.
Please win, Cubs.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close.
Now, let's go.
To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
All right, Cubs. Here we go.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Brandon Kinsler is going to have his work cut out for him here. Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. And some trouble now in right field. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. And he's in there with a two-run triple.
So much for that tie ball game of a minute ago. 2 runs are in to score here, and he's able to make it all the way around to third with a triple.
Jesse Padilla will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Up now, let's go! Come on, bud.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Michael Fires will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Emilio Bonifacio will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
Ryan Buckner will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's the first offering. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Davis is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-3. Hector Rondon will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Scooter Gennett will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And Colvin will take care of this one for the first out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Ryan Braun will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And that's dead center for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike two.
They just keep moving higher and higher up the ladder. If he keeps offering, why not?
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. This series has been a nightmare.
Jonathan Lucroy will step in, a base hit in his last time. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Cubs are on top, 6-3. David Torres will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
David Torres.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And he'll be selective up there now because the Cubs would love to have a leadoff walk here.
Here it comes, 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Tyler Colvin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Segura for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. For Colvin, his first stolen base on the year. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Travis James will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a bullet down the line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Here we go. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it 6-3. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Samardzija will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 29, Jeff Samardzija. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot, number
Carlos
4.
Gomez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Juan Francisco will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And this will be fouled away. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Chris Davis is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hard hit towards center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And these guys continue to play good baseball, good fundamental baseball. And they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-3. So long from Wrigleyville.